All right, so Bob, as he's coming up, like I said, like you can see on the sheet there, it's the 11th annual swim here. So the 11th time that Bob's put together this awesome event for us. So 11th time for Alcatraz. On our third year that we did the event, we added the Golden Gate. So this is the 9th year of the Golden Gate Bridge Swim. And speaking of the Golden Gate, Bob actually still holds the record for the fastest Golden Gate Bridge swim, 17 minutes and 20 seconds that he set. What was that?
21 seconds.
21 seconds.
69.
1969. So it's quite a long time. 48 years. So come on up and tell us some more about what we have to look forward to this weekend. Oh, yeah.
Over these chords. Well, thanks, Joe. I want to welcome everybody back to Sports Basement, and they've been hosting us for 11 years now, and it's unbelievable. So we're going to get some 10% discount coupons, so if you can spend any amount of money here, it's really appreciated, because they've been so fantastic. Like I said, they've been sponsoring us for all these years. They give us all the swim caps, the swim goodies and everything like that. And, you know, if we tried to go out and run a venue for what we're doing today, it would cost thousands of dollars. And, you know, they host it for us, you know, plus everything they give us. So we'll start out with the 11th annual Alcatraz, Neptune Alcatraz swim. And like Joe said, we did a test swim this morning, and does anybody know what a flood tide is? Anybody? You know what a flood tide is? Anybody here know what a flood tide is? Well, when something floods, what happens? Anybody? What happens when something floods? The water covers everything, okay? Well, in the tides, there's a start of a certain tide, a cycle, like slack water, and then a flood tide will start, okay? That's the incoming tide. And it usually lasts for maybe 3 to 4 hours before there's slack water again. And then the outgoing tide is what? Anybody know what an outgoing tide is? An ebb tide. Right, very good. So, like I said this morning, it was a very, very light velocity on the flood tide, which means the incoming tide, okay? So we went out there, and I thank God for test swims, because we really learned a heck of a lot from it, you know, because we went in a little too late. And about halfway over, we started to experience some of that ebb tide going out. So it swept most of the swimmers back west, which you don't want, okay? Tomorrow, maximum flood is 7:42 in the morning. And it's a 1.5 velocity. That's the velocity of the flood, okay? Now slack on the ebb tide, which is the tide after the flood, is at 10 o'clock, okay? Now tomorrow, we're adjusting this time a little bit because of the test swim that we did this morning. Originally, we're supposed to jump about 8:30. Tomorrow, we're going to jump about 8 o'clock, 5 after 8, because of what happened this morning out there for us, okay? The distance from Alcatraz to Aquatic Park, the beach, is approximately 1.25 miles. Like Joe said, the water temperature now is a huge 56 degrees. And they're sharkless infested Bay Mercury waters, okay? Pat Canine is our club historian at the South Illinois Club. And he's done all these drawings for us over the years. And as you can come up and see, they're really, really funny. Don't worry about it. They're only pictures, okay? So there are no polar bears that are going to eat you, or no sharks, or no octopuses, or anything like that, okay? If you see them, just swim a little bit faster, okay? Okay? So, like I said, tomorrow, Pentagon of what we did today, we're going to start a lot earlier, so we don't run into the start of that flood tide.
They don't have.
And the important thing when we start, and we'll probably start where that boat is right out there, a little bit east of the end of Alcatraz Island, okay? And we want to head all the swimmers probably to the middle of the breakwater. Here's the breakwater right here. Or right to the slower swimmers to Jeremiah O'Brien, which is Liberty Ship right here, okay? Now, right here, as you can see, is a huge